Shalom, shalom, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Heavenly Scroll, Reveals the Esteem of Yahweh, Psalm 19. Today, we will be discussing about the signs in the Heavenly Scroll in September 2025. And this video is going to be awesome. Yes. In Scripture, we are told to be observative of the signs that go on in the Heavenly Scroll because they are pointing to Yahweh's return. So, yeah. In the beginning, Yahweh said, "Let there be light to divide the day and night, and let them be for signs, seasons, days, and years." And that's Genesis 1:14. And Yahweh said in Luke 12:25, "And there will be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars, and upon the earth the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring." And then got Joel 2:30-31. "I will show wonders in the heavens and on the earth, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will turn to darkness, the moon to blood before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh." Ooh. Then we have Luke 21:36. Be always on the watch and pray that you may be able to escape all that's about to happen, so that you'll be able to stand before the Son of Man. Oh, yeah. So the first thing that is really interesting is the eclipse. The blood moon eclipse on September 7th. It will pass through Earth's shadow, appearing deep red. And I really wish this eclipse happened in the U.S., but it won't be seen. It will be seen in Asia, Europe, Russia, Africa, Oceania, and Antarctica. And the interesting thing about this eclipse, it will last 1 hour, 22 minutes. That's converted in 82 minutes long. I'm going to leave a link in the video description box about the video that I watched that explained it, how long it lasts and stuff. So you guys can watch it because it's interesting. And on this day, the moon will be 100%, age will be 1448, and the moon will be in Pisces. And the fact that this solar eclipse is lasting, lunar eclipse, I'm sorry. Lunar eclipse will be lasting 1 hour, 22 minutes. If you look up in Strong's Concordance 122 in Hebrew, it means red. And red connects with King Yahweh's eyes. If you read Revelations 1:14, it says the hair on his head was white as like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were like a blazing fire. So the fact that it's red, it's going to be a lunar eclipse. It's going to be red. Then it lasts 1 hour, 22 minutes. It means red, and the Messiah's red. His eyes are red. It's pretty interesting. And the numbers 122 connect with Yahweh being the first and the last, because the first chapter and again the book of scriptures is chapter 1 of Genesis, and we go all the way to the end of the book is chapter 22 of Revelation. So that connects with Yahweh red eyes, because 122 means red and his eyes are red. So he is the first and the last, and he says this in Revelation 1:17. When John saw him, he said, "When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though I was dead. Then he placed his right hand on me and said, 'Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last.'" So, woo, that's deep. Then check this out. The moon age on the solar eclipse will be 1448. And I want you guys to understand that Yahweh he like to use numbers to communicate, so just be aware of that. So 448 in Strong's Concordance means to draw near, to approach, to come near. Like, wow, this is so amazing. Yahweh is like letting me know that I'm coming, it's near, it's at hand. It's like, ooh, this is pretty deep. This is a deep sign here that we should pay attention very closely. 333 is very carefully, big time. And look at the scripture, James 5:8. You also be patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of YHWH is at hand. And Luke 21:28. Now, when these things begin to happen, look up and lift up your heads, because the redemptions draw near. In the horologium, the 58th largest constellation is a clock. And that's why I highlight 58, because it's like, how shall I know? Like, it's time. It's getting close. We're getting close. Then I quote, little children, it's the last hour. 1 John 2:8. And during the eclipse, the moon reaches the totality. It will last 82 minutes. And on 9/11, the moon will be 82%. So that is also interesting as well, because 9/11 connects with YHWH's day of birth. He was born here when he came as a mortal in 3 BC. So, but I'll make a video about that soon. So, but yeah, but also I had to share a testimony with you all. On 8/29/25, I was watching that video about the lunar eclipse. I was like, whoa. And like, he was talking about how it's gonna last 1 hour 22 minutes. And like, I randomly looked at my digital clock in my room. The time was 2:21. I was like, whoa. I grabbed my phone so fast and took a picture of it so I can like document it. So here go the picture right here. So I'll show y'all, like, this. It happened on August 29th, 25. So yeah, I was like, wow. And look, my pen right there is red. I just realized that the pen is red. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. Okay. Then I had another testimony. Cause I was planning to I was planning to make this video earlier than expected, but it kind of came later because a lot of stuff, I was a lot going on. But on 9/2/25, I was at Walmart. I just left Walmart. I was walking to the parking lot to my car, and I saw these 3 cars on the same road my car was parked. I'm like, what the world? Then the car tags on those, so like, wow, the numbers on those awesome. The car numbers I saw was A200. I saw 1448, and I saw 317. I was like, whoa, man. I was so mad I didn't take a picture of this stuff, but I did screenshot it the time it happened, so I documented. So it happened at 7:47 p.m. around that time, and 82 connects with the solar eclipse, 82 minutes long. 4:28 connects with how the approaching draw near, and 317 it connects with me, and I will get into that another video, but just know it connects with 37, connects with me and my day of birth pretty much, but I will go into that later. Anyway, the next thing going on that interesting too is the partial solar eclipse on September 21st. It will not be seen in North America either, sadly, but it will be seen in Antarctica and Oceania. So it lasts about 4 hours, so that's pretty interesting. And then we have the planetary events. We have the 7 planets on September 6th entering retrograde motion. Sometimes, like, the planets, they go forward and they go backwards sometimes. So when they go retrograde, it means going backwards. So yeah. And on September 19th, we have the bright early star, commonly known as Venus, but I don't call it that because that connects with the Roman goddess, Venus. But I say bright star, but it will pass in front of moon, so that is also interesting. And then we have September 21st, the same day the solar eclipse happened, is the Saturn opposition, and we have Neptune at opposition. And whenever a planet is at opposition, it always shines at its brightest of the year every time. So whenever you see opposition, it's always gonna be at its bright. It's gonna be bright, shining bright at night sky. So yeah. And then we have the meteor shower, Auriga meteor shower, early September, and we have the Perseus meteor shower, September 9th, and meteor showers. I always want to see. I saw a meteor shower once, but I just want to see one that has like a lot. Like, I never seen that before. I've seen like one at a time, but I want to see actually some more. Like, yeah. And then on September 9th through October 9th is going to be the Sexton meteor shower. It peaks around late September. So If you want to check these things out, feel free. Enjoy the wonderful works of our Creator's hand. Like it's beautiful things that witness in the sky at nighttime. If you have a clear sky, you can see a lot of beautiful things. Trust believe me. And then we have other events going on. I know I'm behind, but the date. But on September 1st, a bright early star conjuncted with a cluster in the Cancer constellation Beehive. So that's pretty interesting. And then we have September 8th, a gathering of the planets. We have the moon near Saturn and Neptune. That's also interesting. Around the 6th and 8th planet, Neptune and Saturn. That is quite interesting. And then we have on September 12th, the moon conjuncts Pleiades. And, Pleiades connects with a lot of things. It's very known star cluster in the sky is in Taurus, located in Taurus, the bull. I like the blue of it. It reminds me of like Torah, laws and commandments, no blue, like the tassels and stuff. Then on September 13th, we have Mars conjuncting with Spica, and Spica is the brightest star in Virgo. We will get into that star too whenever we talk about the story of the Mazzaroth zodiac. So stay tuned. And then September 20th, we have the bright early star conjuncting with Regulus. And Regulus is the brightest star in Leo, the lion. And we know that Leo connects with King Yahushua, who is the lion of the tribe of Judah, according to Revelation 5:5. Then one of the elders said to me, "Do not weep. See, the lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has triumphed. He is able to open the scroll and the 7 seals." And the brightest Venus, what I call brightest star, it connects with Yahushua, because he told us in Revelation 22:16,